Following his submission win over Jeff Neal back in March, Shavkat Rakhmonov called out Kelvin Gastelum. Chael Sonnen on his YouTube channel had some words for Shavkat over this. Chael says he could not use the word smart to describe Shavkat. Chael said he called out Kelvin Gastelum, and it was nice, it was friendly, right? I mean, it was about as wimpy as you could do a call out while still qualifying as a call out. It was more like a suggestion or an idea that came from him than it was a call out. In fact, it was even a question. Should I be the one to welcome Kelvin Gastelum back to 170? You had a very powerful person say, your next fight will be for a world championship. You sat on that for 3 months and decided to ask in question form about Kelvin Gastelum. There's so many words I can use to describe Rakhmonov. Smart doesn't make the list. Joaquin Buckley recently moved back down to the welterweight division. Buckley recently called out Ian Gary. However, he says that Ian and his entire gym full of welterweight fighters refused to respond.
You know, already you guys know that I want to fight Ian Gary, you know, and not just Ian Gary personally, but the whole Kill Cliff gym. But ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, said nothing. Ain't nobody make a response. So there's only one person that gave me a response that they wanted to fight me. And guess what? You know, if you want to fight me, I don't take it as no disrespect. I look at it as respect, that you are a mixed martial artist that wants to test your skills with the best, including myself, you know. And guess what? We get paid together. We go make this money together. So I can't help but give another man respect if he wants to fight me. You understand? But yeah, man, speaking on Kill Cliff, bro, like, y'all tell me, y'all make it make sense. How I call out a whole gym full of 170 fighters and not one person responds? To my eyes, it's not even the point that they wouldn't fight me because they'd be fighting down. It's the thing that they didn't even respond. They didn't even explain why they wouldn't fight me, you know? And that's my biggest issue, you know? Like, won't y'all explain to the folks why y'all wouldn't give me a chance or opportunity in the cage? But the thing is, though, they don't have any excuses besides the the plain fact that they wouldn't fight me only because they know that I could beat them. I think Brian Battles is an awesome fighter, and I believe that he's one of the, you know, I wouldn't say slept on, but definitely one of the most exciting fighters in the welterweight division right now, you know, with multiple knockouts, back-to-back type, you know. So I think he got one of the fastest knockouts in welterweight division history, right behind Masvidal. So in my opinion, I feel like this is the for real matchup to be made, you know. So he said he was down to fight. I said I was down to fight. So we just gonna see, you know what I mean? So with Dana, with Sean Shelby, we just trying to make their job a little bit more easy. Hey, let's get straight to it though. Let's get straight to it though, right? Look, me and you both don't like that Ian Gary, right? That motherfucker he made.
Facts.
So look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If we able to lock this in, and hopefully Dana watching, hopefully Sean Shelby watching, I know the whole UFC staff watching. You understand?
You already know.
But look, we need to get on that Boston card because me and you gonna both show up.
Facts.
The winner of that fight gets Ian Gary. Period.
Come on. That's Ian's worst nightmare too.
Bro, it don't matter who he get. But we gonna throw the thing no matter who he get, bro.
Come on.
Somebody knocking his out.
Come on. You know, someone's got to do it. Somebody got to do it. It's only right that we got to go through each other to get to it.
Hey, man. Hey, and that's just how it works. That's how the cookie crumble. You know what I mean?
How the game works.
My thing is, if you want to get to somewhere, like, you got to have challenges and you got to have obstacles. You're not no easy fight. You know what I mean? And damn sure I ain't no easy fight. Like, bro, we could have met each other during the rankings, like both getting ranked. But I don't know how you feel, but me, I don't like ducking the dodge nobody. So when you said you was down, I'm like, I'm down too.
Come on, man.
So let's get this money.
Henry Cejudo on his YouTube channel discusses Conor McGregor and Canelo Alvarez going back and forth. Henry says Conor would have zero chance in a boxing match.
There's a lot up for grabs for Conor. Is a fight with him and Canelo, is that something that I think more likely could take place? Canelo will be all about it because you know why? Because it's easy money for him. And you go up against a guy like Canelo, Canelo's going to stop you in the first or second round. Like, he's going to make an example of you. Conor, before getting exposed, before getting his legs kicked underneath him, we have to respect also he's living a whole nother life. It's a different life. You know, sleeping in silk pajamas, flying private everywhere he goes. But I still know that he does have that chip on his shoulder and he still wants to compete at the highest levels. But is it still in him biomechanically? His mind may want to, but is his body still willing to give that push? A 3-year layoff, even though people compliment I did well, by the time that I fought Dominic Cruz to fighting Aljamain Sterling, like, you could tell like the pop was a little bit different.
Belal Muhammad is training at American Kickboxing Academy. On their Instagram, they posted footage of Belal working with Cain Velasquez. So Conor McGregor had a couple of beefs today on Twitter. Matt Brown was the first. It started with an interview Matt did yesterday where he called Conor a bum. On Michael Bisping's YouTube channel, Brown said he's a nobody in my opinion. He was amazing. I give him props for all that he did. But at this point, he's a bum. You can headline that, and it won't be bullshit. Conor, I think he's lost like 4 of his last 5. He hasn't f***ing done nothing. Everything you see, it's him drinking and getting c***ed up, or he's juiced out of his mind. That's f***ing bum life to me. All that money don't make you not a bum. You're still a bum to me, bro. When you step in the cage, you're still a bum to me. Conor McGregor replied via Twitter. He wrote Matt Brown, an addict. Then he retweeted a gif of Matt Brown's fight against Donald Cerrone, where Matt got KO'd by a head kick. Conor wrote, y'all want to see a dead body. Matt replied, former user versus current addict. Let's go. He continued, this guy woke up, did a bump, and started tweeting. I love it. I don't know how to post gifs and shit. Wouldn't be hard to find one of him getting his face smashed. He ended it off with, and Conor cried in the locker room, getting hugs from coaches, and I got the back up and moved on. We are not the same. Conor then took aim at Alexander Volkanovski. It started with ESPN MMA tweeting this, saying that a prime Volkanovski versus a prime Conor would have been a historic fight. Volk quote tweeted it and wrote, let's do it at lightweight. Conor replied, LOL, afraid? He continued, the pound for pound #1 needs weighing scales in specific divisions to compete against me. So who's really who and what's that? The BMF title, the baddest jack in the sauna title? Little bums. Little 1 division, never champion bums. Nothing bad about yous. Volk replied saying, anytime, anywhere, any weight. And Conor fired back saying, then why ask for 155? Also, that is my saying. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post future ones. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to Israel Adesanya and Alex Bejeda running into each other at the airport, and then Izzy kind of taunting him on his Instagram story afterwards.
Bom, pessoal, olha só, último dia na Austrália, né? Bom, agora chegando aqui em Los Angeles, e olha só que eu encontro aqui, ó. Adivinhe, uma chance. Erraram. Israel Adesanya. Chama.
The first one says, why'd Izzy have to ruin it? The second one's from Sonny Kobe. It says, again, Bejeda is nice and cool while Izzy has to kill the vibe. And the final one says, he was real quiet when he was in line. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured on the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. If you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen to get caught up. And make sure to go subscribe to our second channel where we post our exclusive MMA interviews.